Many panels of this format seek to expose disagreements and contradictions, provoke debate and dissension, and nothing that dramatic is going to be happening in the next hour and a half. Instead, the aim here, from where I'm sitting, is to focus on the tremendous things that these individuals are doing to promote sustainability through their work and through their communities. So from left to right, we have Matt Wessel, a well-known crusader on campus for sustainability who coordinates Big Red Go Green through Rissburg. Mayor Dave Kislevich, known affectionately as Mayor Dave by Madisonians, who's held his position since 2003 and been a consistent champion of environmental causes. Adam Gardner, the lead singer of Guster, the popular American alternative rock band, now touring the country promoting green initiatives. Jeff Plowman, the executive director of the Sustainable Biodiesel Alliance, which strives to support sustainability within the biodiesel industry, promoting a local level industrial model. And finally, Farmars Vakili has the $29 million investment We Can Serve in reducing our environmental footprint by 20% by 2010. So
right now, we get about 80% of our energy from coal. 80% of our electricity comes from coal power. And coal isn't anything that's native to Wisconsin. We're spending millions and millions of dollars supporting other economies when we can support our own. So we're really working to try and get legislation put in place that's going to ultimately allow Wisconsin's economy to flourish under a new green economy, to provide jobs with sustainable energy options and stuff like that.
We're launching a program to help weatherize low-income homes of low-income people in our community. Again, using some of the federal stimulus money, we'll have about $1.3 million to do that. We're going to spend an additional $1 million weatherizing our own buildings. City of Madison owns 300 buildings, and we're doing that. There's a number of initiatives on the lakes, trying to clean up the lakes. The county executive is working on something called the manure digester, which may not sound very sexy, but it's actually the best single thing you can do to clean up the lakes, which is to control the runoff from the farms north of Lake Mendota. We've got a clean air initiative, a bunch of other things going on. But I think that the most important thing that we need to do as a city is to change the way we think and institutionalize that change, both as a municipal government and actually as a community.
But I also am the co-founder and co-director of a nonprofit called Reverb, and we help the music industry go green. We've helped a number of bands, specifically on tour, to do everything from fueling their fleet with biofuels, biodiesel specifically, which is how we know Jeff Plowman and the Sustainable Biodiesel Alliance, but also looking at every step of the process in a tour and how we can reduce that footprint, because touring has a massive footprint. A lot of it also has to do with the fans coming to and from the shows. So, what are people looking at? So we do a lot of fan outreach at the shows as well. So since we started in 2004, we've worked on over 65 major tours, from Dave Matthews Band and Jack Johnson to Kelly Clarkson and Red Hot Chili Peppers and on and on and on. And reached over 7.2 million fans face-to-face at concerts through what we call the Eco Village. I don't know if you saw it outside as part of the Eco Fair, but those green tents are our tents, and they travel all over the country on a number of tours. I'm trying to think of other stats off the top of my head. Through biodiesel, we fueled touring fleets with over 360,000 gallons of biodiesel to date. And through carbon offsets and waste reduction and all sorts of efficiencies, we've reduced our global warming emissions by over 60,000 tons. We have to think differently about our fuel choices. We have to think differently about how we do things. And at the Sustainable Biodiesel Alliance, we say that not all fuel is created equal. And unfortunately, not all biodiesel is created equally either. We can't today take the big ag and big oil and just do things the same way. We can't continue with these large centralized models. We have to look at community-based models. And the community-based models help social, economic, and environmental causes. These, by producing biodiesel locally, we can affect positive change and create a more sustainable future. So we have to think differently about how we produce our energy, and whether it be biodiesel or through ethanol or other types of biofuels or biomass or wind or solar. It's really about the paradigm shift. It's about thinking differently, getting away from this idea that we have some sort of a right to cheap energy or a right to consume.
Look, this is a serious issue, and this has to be built. nationwide, and every one of us have to take this thing seriously. In Madison alone, we consume our buildings to provide education and research. We provide 5 trillion BTU of energy to our buildings each year in form of electricity, steam, or chilled water. And it's just the cost of doing business. But there's a lot of waste associated in that process. So the We Conserve campaign is really has set 2 specific goals. Goal number 1 is to instill the spirit of environmental stewardship in the community's consciousness as a philosophy of operation, as the points that were being made earlier. And the second thing is to actually set a hard number goal to reduce our consumption and environmental footprint by year 2000. If you get rid of all the lights in our campus permanently, eliminate all the computers and unplug all the laboratory equipment, you're not even close to 20%. But that's not the daunting task. The daunting task is that out of 43,000 students, only 43 individuals are sitting in this room. That is what we have to change.